Have you been playing Monopoly correctly all these years? In this video, we will take a look at how the official rules of Monopoly have been overlooked and thrown in the bin, leading to no one actually playing Monopoly in the same way, and this has turned Monopoly experiences for all into a time-consuming and frustrating experience for everyone involved. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'll start by introducing you to Sally McGee, a Monopoly enthusiast who loved gathering her friends and family for a fun and engaging game night. However, like many of us, Sally was used to playing with her own unique set of rules, and these were passed down over many generations, aka from her parents and grandparents, who were equally oblivious to the Monopoly rule set. One day, Sally stumbled across the actual rules whilst rummaging through the Monopoly box, as she looked for the magical misplaced Top Hat token. Intrigued by her discovery, Sally decided to gather her friends for a special game night and bet her entire life savings on winning. But little did she know that she would be playing Monopoly according to the official rulebook instead of her own unique rules. We'll come back to Sally's story in a second, but for the moment, let's talk about free parking, the main reason why you came to this video. Free parking is just a space for your token to rest, and it's supposed to be free. It's a rule that's very much overlooked, but according to Hasbro, the game's manufacturer, they receive hundreds of calls from customers every year asking about the free parking rule. In fact, 68% of players have admitted to never reading the game's rules, and 30% of them simply make up their own rules as they go, which is kind of crazy, and I'm assuming you are one of those people. Anyway, one such popular house rule is collecting all the tax dollars and fines when landing on free parking. However, this isn't the case and isn't in the official rulebook, so take it what you will. The official rules are clearly displayed on every single Monopoly box in the rulebook. Let's go back to Sally's story. So at first, Sally's friends were very skeptical about playing by the house rules, as they were accustomed to their own house rules, such as placing money in the middle of the board and collecting it when landing on free parking. However, as the game progressed, they quickly realized that the official rules actually made Monopoly more strategic and engaging. Property auctions, for example, which was a rule that they previously ignored, added an exciting twist and allowed players to even participate when it wasn't their turn. Sally's friends were amazed by how much faster the game actually progressed when they followed the official rulebook. And the Monopoly sessions that used to drag on for hours and hours basically would now be wrapped up in a shorter period of time. And furthermore, by adhering to the official rulebook, Sally and her friends found that arguments were way less frequent, as everyone was on the same page regarding the gameplay. But as Sally McGee continued to research the rulebook, what she found actually shocked her, as the misconceptions didn't stop there. Many people believe that you need to go around the board once before buying properties, or that landing on Go earns you $400. But in truth, you can buy properties as soon as you land on them, and passing Go only earns you the standard $200. The actual rules, however, include some interesting aspects, such as property auctions and limited resources, which not only add a layer of strategy that has never been seen before in your unofficial rules, but they also speed up the game, which makes it really interesting. So as Sally's nights continued, she discovered other little-known rules that changed the way she and her friends played the fantastic game of Monopoly. For instance, players can trade properties, even those with houses or hotels on them. This meant that players could strategically trade for monopolies or swap properties to consolidate their holdings and make even more effective investments. Another interesting story is that Sally and her friends basically discovered that if a player lands on an unowned property and cannot afford to buy it, they are allowed to make a deal with another player to receive the necessary funds. This makes the game a lot more interesting. And this can involve taking properties, offering future rent collections, or even offering a share of their future earnings from the property. These deals fostered cooperation and negotiation skills amongst the players and added extra dimension to the game. Sally also realized that the official rules also allowed players to buy and sell properties, houses and hotels, and even collect rents when they are in jail. Many players overlook this rule, which can in fact be strategically advantageous for some players who find themselves behind bars. One thing that really shocked me while Sally McGee was reading the official handbook was the misconception that players must always build evenly on their properties. The official rules state that players can build houses and hotels on the properties as they see fit, and as long as they have enough money, this is fine. This basically means that players can build up one property whilst leaving another one undeveloped, so without houses or hotels. This actually creates a more complex and varied game. Another commonly overlooked rule is the ability to sell properties to other players for any amount of cash that both parties agree on. This can be a useful strategy for players who need quick cash or who want to get rid of a property that isn't generating much income. So it can also open up opportunities for negotiation and deal making between players. So now you understand and follow all these new rules, you know exactly how to play Monopoly. So I hope you'll share this with a friend who doesn't know how to play Monopoly so you can educate them as well. But let me know what you thought in the comment section below, and I'll see you later. Bye.